Hello friends, welcome back to the Tetrahedron chemistry classes. So guys, I just got the today's question paper, that is for June 2019 net examination through the WhatsApp actually, right? So right now I'm out for my evening walk, and quickly in this walk I have gone through the question paper and see before analyzing the question paper completely, uh, the impression I got, that means the paper this time is quite difficult, right? So paper was not that easy in that case, but it depends on the student. See, some student generally goes for the organic and inorganic, some goes with inorganic and the physical chemistry. So, guys, if you divide the question paper in the three sections, inorganic, organic, and your say physical chemistry. So first I am coming for say for the inorganic chemistry. So the inorganic chemistry questions, you can see these questions are not pretty much difficult. Some of the questions I have still remembered. Say gadolinium chloride is there, for it is actually hexahydrate, and this question was actually quite simple. If you know the structure of the gadolinium chloride, so you know the answer is actually 8, right? So the coordination number in that question is 8. It's a very straightforward and the simple question. And similarly, you have a question from your group theory where you have to find the symmetry elements. That Diborian question. This is the very straightforward question and the very easy question, right? So these questions are quite easy. And if you go through your say coordination chemistry, right? So in coordination chemistry, see, however, I am pretty much disappointed to see the contribution from your coordination chemistry, because the coordination chemistry actually is not was not there in that much amount, right? So but whatever the questions were there in the question paper in the coordination chemistry, they were very straightforward, as I have just given you the example of that gadolinium chloride. And again, there was a question based on the Orgel diagram where you have to find the transition. That those questions are actually quite easy and quite straightforward, right? So these are the few questions which I remembered. And then if you go for the organic chemistry, and now this is the happy time for the students who prepare actually the organic chemistry, because in this question paper organic chemistry is not that difficult. Organic chemistry is quite easy, especially the stereochemistry part, right? So where you have given the two six-membered ring, and you have the di substitution, di-equatorial and the di-axial, and you have to find which isomer actually in the equilibrium will predominate, and you have given the chlorine, bromine, methyl, and that OMe as the option. So OMe would be the answer in that case, which would give you the more stable conformation in the diaxial form. But see, guys, it is too early to predict the answers. We have to wait for the official answer key. But now if you move to the second type of the question, where you have to find the NMR signal in the question, and you have given that say bridgehead compound. And in that case, you see if you know the structure of the say norbornene, then you can very easily see the two double bonds are there, and they are related by the C2 axis and also by the say sigma plane. So NMR signal would be 3 in that case. But I am saying that we have to wait for the official answer key. And then again, you have given two questions where you have given the two 8-membered rings, and you have the substitution of the methyl and the hydrogen. The two diastereomers are there, so the answer was actually the diastereomer. This was the quite easy and the straightforward question. And similarly, if you know your say Diels-Alder reaction, I have covered this Diels-Alder reaction in very big detail in my channel in the tetrahedron chemistry classes. And see maleic anhydride and the reactivity of some diene actually, right, towards this reagent or starting material. So this question was quite straightforward, and it's a very easy question. Similarly, if you go the another pericyclic reaction, which where you have given the 8-membered ring, and heterocyclic compound is there, nitrogen is there, and under thermal condition ring fusion is there. And see, again, this electrocyclic reaction I have completed in pretty much detail. So it's again a very straightforward question, right? So organic chemistry section, I think it is quite okay this time. Similarly, for the reaction mechanism part, it is also quite easy and the okay type, right? And see that mean if you prepare for the organic chemistry in the detail, so you have the very bright chances. Now again, see, moving to the third section, that is the physical chemistry. Some of my students told me that these physical chemistry questions are very tricky this time. They are not so easy and very difficult to solve. And especially if you see the quantum chemistry, there is no there is hardly much contribution in this question, in this edition of the question paper from quantum chemistry, right? So this is the general idea. See, this was your actually last offline examination, and the next time you will have the computer based examination. But you can see the question paper is difficult, and don't lose hope actually, because whenever the question paper is quite difficult, that means the merit would be low. And what I predict the merit for this examination, somewhere around 100 to 105. If you got 105 to 110 examination, then you have very bright chances. So this is the quick analysis of the question paper, and very quickly I'll try to cover or try to solve some of the questions, right, from this. And stay tuned with the tetrahedron chemistry classes if you want to prepare for December 2019 examination. Up to within this 5-month period, I will cover extensively the spatial and the important topics which generally asked in the CSIR net examinations. Thank you.